Although it might look like the fastest bred van in the world, the new Ferrari FF is actually a replacement for the old and rather elegant 612 Scaglietti. This time though, you get four-wheel drive and enough power from a 6.3 litre V12 engine to light up all four tyres pretty much any time you like. Because beneath your right foot there's an incredible 651 bhp, and at the tips of your fingers sit the paddles to one of the fastest 7-speed DSG gearboxes there's ever been. Actually, there are two gearboxes, one that sends drive to the back wheels and another that redirects it to the front. And as a result of all that lot, alongside the FF's dizzyingly complex digital suspension system, it really is a thoroughly exciting car to drive. One that is as loud as it is fast. Here's the thing though, the FF might well be a technical tour de force and be capable of getting from 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds before maxing out at 208 miles an hour. But it damn well ought to be a bit special, considering it costs, whisper this, £227,000. That is outrageous. Admittedly, you do get a beautifully made interior for this, and the sort of performance that 10 years ago would have seemed pure fantasy in a car that also has 4 seats and a decent sized boot. I don't know, that still sounds like an awful lot of money to me for a car that looks like it was designed to do the school running, even if it can do this. No question that the FF is a quite fantastic car to drive. I mean, Ferrari says that you need to recalibrate your brain a little bit to understand where this car is coming from. But it claims that the FF is a lot softer than all its other products, except for the California. I don't know though, from where I'm sitting, it feels like a proper sports car. I mean, there is no body roll perceptible from the driver's seat when you're really leaning on it through corners, and the steering, it's so accurate and there's so much precision to it. You really can place the nose of this car to the nearest millimetre, which is pretty extraordinary considering it weighs, as near as damn it, with me on board, 2 tons. The ride is also exceptionally good. I mean, you've got this Manatino switch, as ever with Ferraris, where you can dial up or dial down the throttle response, aggression, the steering response, and also the dampers. But even on sport, which I think is my favourite setting, the ride is very good, even out on the public road. And as for the way it goes around corners, you really can feel that it's four-wheel drive. Okay, there's a little bit of understeer when you really start to lean on it properly, but most of the time it just points, or you point it, you squirt it, and it goes exactly where you want it to go. Oh yeah, and the other thing is, it is outrageously fast. I mean, look at this. So is the FF worth the quite extraordinary amount of money that it costs? In logical terms, no, because no car could ever be worth more than the price of a decent sized house in most places outside of London. But on the other hand, the FF is quite some car. And for those that can afford to spend that much money on it, there really is nothing else quite like it at the moment. I guess the rest of us will just have to carry on dreaming.